After surviving the weekdays on caffeine, I like to start my Sunday with, guess what? More caffeine. Anyway, aside from those Sundays where I like to just cozy up with my pajamas and watch movies and sleep and eat and sit the day away, there are also times that I like to just get productive for a little bit, not let things pile up, and much more than that, do intuitively what feels right to get myself refreshed and be in the right headspace to travel the week ahead. I'll take a walk in the park, but no, we're cleaning today. That cringe singing aside, it's time for some weekend cleaning. I mean, what's a Sunday reset without doing any sort of cleanup for most of the under your place throughout the week? Honestly though, I try my best to keep my things organized enough for it to at least not be synonymous with the dump side, but of course, it's still best to do more of this deep cleaning during the weekend, even though, yes, cleaning's essentially still a chore, but if we got the right music, everything feels a little more bearable and sometimes even quite therapeutic. Where's the camera? Where's the camera? Whoa. There's a few of this remaining. Especially for most of you who are uni students, I understand how the weekends could still be especially hectic when there's a buildup of work that needs to be completed before starting new for the next week. And I know the guilt of not being able to check off all of these tasks that we need to get done. Regardless, I really hope for all of you to still recognize the value of taking it easy and letting yourself rest after managing all that you can do for the day. Time for a mini grocery trip for our store. Oh wow. I really wanted to have like a proper grocery vlog thing that I saw from others, but I was too shy. Instead, we have like more or less 10-second footage of me frantically running around with some hash brown, that milk, and a random corn kernel gun, and ta-da! We're ready to cook something for lunch. After reading, I thought of doing a bit of journal planning because, excuse my hand, it turns out that it's already June. I mean, where did the months go? How did time fly by? And much more than that, how is it already 2024? I swear it feels like 2019 was just 2 years ago. And oh, anyway, here's what I use to manage my weekly existential dread, aka bombarding my months with goals so I could feel like I'm doing something a little bit significant with my life. Look at my setup here. I just stole my mama's thing here. I was working pretty great. For this one, I really wanted the muted green nature-esque theme, but like the true person that I am, I've been refusing to buy highlighters since 2020, so here's me doing a bit of an art experiment. Messed it up. Using not neon green but orange plus blue highlighters to achieve my crappy version of muted green for my monthly goals. I decided to categorize them as either personal, work, or school-associated goals. For instance, I've been trying to mostly maintain habits and not add much more aside from improving my deteriorating sleep schedule and also making more time for lost connections and hobbies. And a large section is for side hustles such as video ideas for YouTube, an upcoming DG sticker project, and some other side gigs scheduled to figure out. Lastly, I've been very anxious about the upcoming school year, so I listed some of the little things that I need to take care of before I sell my soul again to the school system. Next is the habit tracker that fully functions with just lines, but I decided to make this my excuse to draw using again my genius highlighter idea to make this Ghibli inspired designs. Anyways, I usually don't really elaborately design my layouts, but I've been watching lots of Ghibli films lately, and yeah, this one didn't work out again. So I thought of this another brilliant idea of just covering everything with pen and then praying that I don't mess it all up because my lazy ass doesn't want to sketch first before everything. With these planners, I fully embraced how I still can draw a straight line while using a ruler, so I just used any straight object on my table and pretended the weekly lines are part of this cottage or carefree aesthetic I'm going for. Now for the habits themselves, here's a preview of my May tracker, and my goal for this month is to just continue being consistent with my streaks with skincare, water, and cleaning, and then improve my frequency of exercising or basically just being physically active. And lastly, I really need to take note of this badly needed help section with my diary writing entries, and of course, my sleep schedule is completely messed up except thankfully the last week of May when I at least had a glimpse of hope when I woke up the way I did before. I hope you're not getting tired of my babbling, but how do you plan nowadays? As for me, it changes a lot. Right now, I don't have like a very strict or rigid daily plan, but rather a rigid week plan or targets that could be flexible for the daily. For example, my goal for the week ahead was to make 35 stickers, tackle 5 to 7 study lessons, and then leave more flexibility with things like editing, filming, doing commissions, and hopefully an upcoming side gig. Then it's up to me how I'll split all of these tasks throughout the week, depending on unexpected circumstances, if I procrastinate and make things fall off, or whatever that is, as long as I'm able to finish my plans for the week. Hopefully. After that, I started to feel like it will rain, but I really wanted to get out of my nest and also chaperone my cousin to help with something like a photo shoot for my nephew's birthday. And I'm telling you, we're in full panic Thankfully, the rain didn't follow through, so we were thankfully able to enjoy the place, and I have another excuse to draw or paint something. Alright, bro, I'm quick.
새벽이 찾아와 밤의 명암은 더욱 깊어져 나가네. 내 발에는 그리 크지 않아. 단지 조용히 하루를 정리하고 싶을 뿐. 미지근한 샤워와 내 기타 소리와 너의 따뜻한 불빛에 조용히 잠들고 싶을 뿐이야. 새벽이 지나면 난 널 다시 만날 수 있는 내일을 기다려야겠지.
After taking commissions, working on secret designs the whole week, and basically just monetizing my interest, there are also times that I crave to make art for art's sake, no matter the outcome or whether I'll be good at it or not. And I think there's truly something about making the evening all to ourselves before taking on the week ahead. have quite a bit of trouble with nightmares, and for anyone else who also does, please feel free to tell me how you deal with them as well. Anyways, lately it really helped me to play things of this sort as I sleep to help calm myself down. And of course, I also have Mr. Teddy here to go with. And yes, this marks the end of the Sunday, and I know there's not as many specific tasks, but these are some of the things that I do to feel like I have some sense of control, or else I feel like everything's running on a loose thread. And honestly, it's not a requirement to have another long list of things to do instead of taking this time to take some weight off your shoulders and start the next week like anything is possible. Oh, it's so cheesy, but I wish you a great week ahead. Bye.